Okay, so a quick tutorial on how to straighten a needle once it's been pronged or branged or bent on the end. Now I've got a Badger Renegade Chrome. This is my favourite airbrush. It's the one I use for everything, all my little work and that. And it's got one of these quick wipe caps on the top. Let's just show you here. Okay, so you can just wipe the paint off the needle with a bit of cloth or anything, and Bob's your uncle. Problem with that is when you tend to slide it into things, let's say like this pot or whatever, sometimes you miss. I'm going to be very careful because there is a needle in there, and it goes, you just bam, and straight down the side. And because obviously it's not close cut, but you always end up catching it right on this little bit here. Now I've done that many times. I do keep a stock of needles, but because it's a Renegade Chrome and it's American, there's not many places in the UK that stock them. The ones that do, it's quite expensive. I find it cheaper to go to America, buy 3 from this guy on eBay, have them shipped over, and it's 20 quid for 3 shipped from America. If I was to buy 3 here, it's about 35 quid, which is ridiculous. So I tend to get mine all in one bunch, and then if one goes, then I use this method to repair it. Anyway, I have got a needle here which I have, which is quite well and truly bent. Let me just see if I can zoom you in a little bit. Okay, alright, and let's see, oh, bent a little bit more now. You should just be able to see that on there. Wait for that to zoom in. You can see, do you see that bend on there? Not quite 90 degrees, I'd say that's just over 45 degrees there. A little bit more forward, I don't know where this is going to focus, but there you go, you can see it there. Okay, now that is a needle that you know, I've smacked on the side. I've put it back in, obviously just haven't had a chance to redo it yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you my method that I use just to redo these needles. Very simple. Now I'm going to zoom you in a bit, okay, just so you can get a bit more, get out of the way. Okay, so basically all you take is 2 bits of wood. I use pine because it's quite soft and it's not going to affect the needle overtly, but literally it's a case of one piece of wood flat down on the surface. You then just grab your needle and rest it on that bit of wood. No pressure, anything like that, just rest it on the bit of wood. And then you just drop your other bit of wood on top, and again you just rest it. Don't push, don't hold or anything, just rest it on top, and you pull your needle through like that. And what you do is you do it on the edge, you just keep going. You can feel it when it catches, and you got to make sure that this edge is kept at an angle like that, so that the edges do meet. And you just keep pulling your needle through, and that's had about 6 passes already. And already it started to straighten. So I'm just going to, a few more passes. I'm trying to do this so you guys can keep it in focus. Alright, let's just, here we go. Okay. Right, so now that's had about 10 passes. Now I always check my needles just by dragging it over my finger. I think the fingers are much more sensitive than anything else you could have. And now that kink is completely gone. Okay, there's no, I can't feel anything on my finger whatsoever. And just to give you an idea, obviously this needle hasn't been out of shot, so just so that you can see. Nice round flat needle again, and it's as simple as that. Just not too pressure. Just, it doesn't matter if it takes 20 passes to do it. If it's really bad, I mean, the idea is to go softly, and that is it. And as you can see, I've now got, rather than just going out and spending and buying a new needle, I've got a needle that's going to work fine again, and that'll be good. You can do that 2 or 3 times before they start to get a bit weak and snap. But that's it, that's the review. So I hope you found that useful. Back to the show.